friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do the detailed review of the budget smartphone from Vivo, the Vivo U10. So Vivo U10 is the latest phone announced below the 10k price segment, and the base variant starts at 9,999 pricing. That's 9k. You get a pretty good hardware. It has an HD plus resolution display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 665 chipset, 3 and 4GB RAM being offered. You also get a triple rear camera setup and large 5000 mAh capacity battery with 18-watt fast charging. So that's the hardware. So let's get started with the detailed review. First up, let's have a look at the design and build quality. Now looking at the design aspect, you can see that this has quite similar design when compared to the Vivo S1, which is priced almost 20k. So the design language is quite similar. We have this chrome finishing, in fact it's a gold finishing around the camera unit. We have the fingerprint scanner on the back panel and a flat back with a gradient pattern. We have also a small pattern on the back panel and the Vivo branding at the bottom. Now the front panel design is having a notch display. When you can also see the bezels on the bottom section are also quite good. So overall in terms of design, we feel this is quite similar to the Vivo S1. There isn't anything substantially different from other Vivo smartphones, but it feels quite good for the price segment it is being offered, and we don't see any sort of issues in terms of design aspect. Now build quality, it's made of polycarbonate material. It has a glossy finish here, so you might have to use the case which is provided in the box package, otherwise it might get scratched. So that's something which you need to take care, because it's a glossy finish and it can be prone to scratches, so better to use a case with a back panel. So overall, if you look at the pricing, this is quite good design and build quality offered by Vivo. Now Vivo U10 comes with an HD plus resolution display. You can also see that it has a water drop notch included, so the display quality as such looks quite okay. We can see that this has quite vivid display. It has an IPS LCD panel, and the display touch response also feels pretty smooth overall, no lags whatsoever, and the overall experience using the notch display is quite good. So there is no mention about any protection offered on the display, so we'll just confirm that once again. But overall we feel the display looks quite okay for the 9k price segment it is being offered. Next, moving on to the software. So as usual, Vivo's all smartphones come with the Fun Touch OS. So this also comes with the Fun Touch OS. So if you have used a Vivo smartphone, you might be knowing the Fun Touch OS offers a lot of additional options like smart motion, smart mirroring, smart split screen, dual app support, and a whole lot of features being offered. So those features are available on the Vivo U10 as well. Now this device has support for themes and other customization options, and this runs on Android 9 Pie on top of the base Android version, and on top of that we have this Fun Touch OS. Now this device performance in terms of software experience looks quite okay. We don't have anything to complain. If you have used a Vivo smartphone, this is exactly the same UI. If you are using the Vivo smartphone for the first time, the notification toggles are swiping from the bottom section. That's something which you need to get used to it, but otherwise it's quite a decent UI with the Fun Touch OS. Next, moving on to the performance side. So this device is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 665 chipset, the same chipset we have seen on the Xiaomi's Mi A3 as well. So 665 is a pretty decent chipset for this price segment. In fact, it's a really good chipset for 8k 9k price segment, and it performs effortlessly well, and there is 3GB RAM and 4GB RAM being offered, and the performance is stellar on this device. So we have also done a gaming video. You can also check out that video to get an idea about how the performance is. So again, for the 9k price segment, the gaming is really good, no issues whatsoever, and here and there you might see some minor hiccups, but still for the 9k price segment this is definitely good gaming experience. In case you want to check out the gaming video, it is available on our channel, the detailed gaming on the Vivo U10. Now next, the fingerprint scanner. So this device has a fingerprint scanner on the back panel, and it does a quite good job. It's a pretty fast fingerprint scanner, and there is also face unlock, which again does a really good job, because Vivo is known for good fingerprint scanner and face unlock performance. Now next, let's talk about the call quality. Again, a pretty good call performance, no issues whatsoever, and the signal strength is also really good on the Vivo U10. Now next, let's move on to the cameras. So we have a triple rear camera setup. So we have a primary 13 megapixel rear camera, and then an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor included. Now on the front panel we have an 8 megapixel selfie camera. Now we have done a detailed camera review of the Vivo U10. Found the camera to be quite a decent one. Now the colors are quite okay for the most part, and we have done a detailed video. You can also check out that video to get an idea about how the performance is. It may not be a stellar performer, but then it won't disappoint most of the users with the performance. Now a couple of things are missing. One is that there is no portrait mode for selfies. That's one thing which is missing, and then there is also 4K, no 4K support, but then 4K isn't something which you can expect in the 8K segment, but still it has a quite decent camera. Both the rear cameras as well as the front cameras does a decent job altogether, and you also get the wide angle camera where video recording is also possible. So for more details you can check out the Vivo U10 camera review which we have already posted. Now finally, the battery life. So the phone has a massive 5000 mAh capacity battery, and on top of that it also has 18-watt fast charger included in the box. So that's something which Vivo has done pretty good on this device. So you can get a really great battery life on this device, almost like 1.5 to 2 days of battery life easily you can get on this device. The screen on time can vary anywhere between 8 to 10 hours, which is really incredible performance on a budget device. So if you're a person who wants excellent battery life, without doubt the Vivo U10 provides that kind of experience. So now summing up, how good is the Vivo U10 at 9K price segment? So if you're in the market for a budget smartphone, definitely the Vivo U10 makes sense, because you get the Qualcomm Snapdragon 665 HD plus resolution display, triple rear cameras, 18-watt fast charger, 5000 mAh capacity battery, and a good overall package at 9K price segment. So there are 3 variants available: 332, 364 and 464 variant. These are priced 9K, 10K and 11K price segment. So even the 3K priced device does offer decent performance all around, but if you want a more RAM, probably you can go with the 4GB RAM in case you play PUBG a lot. So you can go with the 464 variant of this device. So that is the detailed review of the Vivo U10. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.